Hi, tonight we're going to talk about the essence of spirituality. The essence of spirituality is that everything, all of creation, has an immaterial part called energy, consciousness, or soul. This means our essence is immortal or lives forever, and that it is indestructible like energy. The principle of conservation of energy states that energy can't be destroyed, as it just transforms into a different form. Therefore, death is not the end, but just another step on the spiritual journey to another lesson to be absorbed. As we merge with the source of everything, Carl Jung called this the source of collective unconsciousness, and that our anima facilitates our inward gaze toward the infinite realm, while our persona facilitates our outward gaze to the external world of duality. Our inner personality, the anima, enhances the qualities of our persona, giving us an ideal picture or archetype of the person we could be. Jung thought that archetypes came from the collective unconscious. Carl Jung said, "The withdrawal of projections make the anima what she originally was, an archetypical image, which in its right place functions to the advantage of the individual." Rumi said, "Although you appear in earthly form, your essence is pure consciousness. You are the fearless guardian of divine light. So come, return to the root of your own soul." Spirituality is at the heart of who we are, as it attracts and holds our interest and attention. As we consider it beyond our mind and body, it inspires us to change old and impure and the impure, to create room to bring something new into existence. It brings in awareness that helps us to control our mind, ego, desires, and ignorance by bringing a natural surge of energy. The energy brings a spiritual high that exists in everyone and infuses everyone, but not everyone is aware of it. It is intended to be experienced rather than understood in the mind, but most people are preoccupied with their mind and body. We are engrossed and distracted by thought, which prevents us from experiencing the present moment and our pure consciousness. This preoccupation leads us to expectations, frustration, anger, doubt, stress, anxiety, and depression. This leads and attracts people to alcohol, smoking, drugs, and other substances to escape our thoughts and stop bad memories. Spirituality helps us to relax our mind and helps out with our health, which makes us more productive. The essence of spirituality reflects the oneness beyond our petty problems and the ability to relax, be alive, and love. The Dalai Lama says, "I feel that the essence of spiritual practice is your attitude towards others." When you have a pure, sincere motivation, then you have the right attitude towards others, based on kindness, compassion, love, and respect. Jesus said, "Love your brother as yourself." Yogananda said, "Everything is spirit in essence, though hidden in manifestation. If you had the perception, you would see God in everything." A shift in priorities from material or physical things to our spirit connects us to our environment and a deep spirituality in a profound way. We become constantly aware of our oneness with everything as we celebrate the individual uniqueness. Christians use Lent, the 6 weeks before Easter, to reconnect with the soul. It is a time for contemplation, which can come in the form of walking your dog, fishing, listening to music, or meditation. Our body and mind drive us to achieve and perform, while our spirit is just being, relaxing in the supernatural. reminding us that grace will provide everything. We don't have to be impressive. Yeats said, "The world is full of magic things, patiently waiting for our senses to grow." Sharper. St. Augustine said, "Since love grows within you, so beauty grows, for love is the beauty of the soul." John Lennon said, "I believe in God, but not as one thing, not as an old man in the sky. I believe that what people call God is something in all of us. I believe that what Jesus and Mohammed and Buddha and all the rest said was right. It's just that the translations have gone wrong." We can only live in the spiritual consciousness without thought because it is beyond the mind. When we think, we withdraw from our consciousness and propel our mind to think. It happens in an instant when we are not in the present moment, aware of who we are in spirit, engrossed in what we are doing. In sports, it is called being in the zone, attentive and aware with an open mind. The mind is not the problem. We can't go beyond our mind because we identify with it. It is a great tool when called into thinking. Our mental and physical transformation happens when we have a spiritual experience, and it does not disconnect us from the physical world, but takes us deeper into it. It does not matter what our religion or spiritual belief is, because every person has a spirit or consciousness drawing us to it. It allows us to participate in the physical realm, to be enchanted by objects and beings instead of just using them. Our spiritual essence clears away whatever is obstructing our awareness so we can wake up and live and stop doubting what is in darkness and enjoy what is in light. Oprah said, "It isn't until you come to a spiritual understanding of who you are, not necessarily a religious feeling, but deep down the spirit within, that you can begin to take control." Deepak Chopra said, "Awakening is not changing who you are, but discarding who you are not." Vivekananda said, "You have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul." Thank you.